Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Citizens Conflict, which is a Web3 game being developed by Corpo. Now, full disclosure, I, as do some of my community members in Gorilla Labs, do have a whitelist for this project, as we did do a whitelist collab. It's a free mint, so it doesn't cost anything, but obviously it benefits me if the floor price goes up. So just keep that in mind. I'm not telling you to go buy this or anything. This is not financial advice. And if you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button? Citizens Conflict is being developed by Corpo, which is a European-based gaming studio established in 2019, which is comprised of 65 team members. Now, they are developing multiple games at once. The first two have already been revealed. However, I assume there are many more in the pipeline. The first, which already had an NFT mint and has been making a lot of noise on Twitter, is called Animate, and this is because it's a Pokemon-style game. Everybody has heard of Pal World, which is also making a lot of noise in the traditional gaming world. So a lot of people are saying with the success of Pal World, they're very excited for Animate and how well it can do in the gaming space. Now, the difference here is Animate uses the extraction shooter model, where you're able to jump into a game, collect a bunch of loot, and if you make it out alive, or if you are the last player standing, you're able to keep all of the gear that you collected. This is becoming quite a popular playstyle. We have games like Shrapnel, Dead Drop, Off the Grid, all using a similar model. However, none of them also use the Pokemon model with cute little monsters. Now, their second game is called Citizens Conflict, which is a cyberpunk theme AAA third-person shooter, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. However, beyond just making games, they're also developing a ton of tools, from a wallet, a digital marketplace, as well as their very own game launcher, all of which are going to be powered by their Corpo token. So as I just mentioned, Citizens Conflict is a third-person hero shooter, which features 19 different heroes, all of which have their own unique skills and abilities. The game is entirely free to play and is currently in its alpha stage. They've actually had 3 different alphas so far. We are currently in the third, all of which have different game modes. So the first mode featured team deathmatch. After that, they had free for all. And right now they are in their objective mode, which they are calling Conquest. I did test it out for myself, and it's very similar to a game mode like Domination, if you've played Call of Duty, where you need to capture multiple territories with your team and hold them for longer than the enemy team does. Now, at the moment, they have 4 different maps available, from New Pressburg, Poseidon Hotel, Airfield, and Elite Enclave. However, during their beta phase, which is set to launch either late Q2 or early Q3, they're going to introduce Battle Royale, which I assume is going to have a much larger map. Now, as you can see from the website, the game does feature different character skins and weapon skins, even vehicle skins, and yes, this game will have NFTs within it. However, they are aiming a Web 2 audience, so when you unlock an item or a digital asset, as they're calling it, through the game, it's not going to immediately be an NFT, but instead, if you want to turn it into an NFT, you can go to the Corpo website and do that if you want to. Now, they also have these weapon and hero shards, which you can put together in order to unlock a loot box, which you can open up to get different skins of various rarities. However, if you do decide to do this, please note you do have to pay a very small fee in BNB in order to process the transaction. So as you can see, I have a ton of shards, so let's go ahead and unlock a weapon skin. Oh, I think that's a sniper rifle. Okay. Now, the game also has a battle pass system where you're able to unlock skins, loot boxes, stickers, and a ton more by progressing through the game. As for the upcoming Citizen Zero mint, it's going to be a free mint of 2,222 NFTs happening on February 5th, which is this Monday, and they're going to be on ETH mainnet. Now, the benefits of holding this NFT aren't going to be limited to the Citizens Conflict game, but instead for the entire Corpo ecosystem. However, some of the benefits that we are aware of so far are exclusive in-game content, seasonal skin drops, exclusive in-game characters, governance rights, priority access to future games, esports integrations, meaning exclusive prize pools and tournaments, and it's going to generate an in-game currency which can be exchanged for Corpo boxes, which you can open up and receive their Corpo token. Now, obviously, the utility that all of the Web3 degens want is free money, typically in the form of a token airdrop. And luckily for us, they just dropped this article where they address that. And yes, holders will be getting a token airdrop. Now, the token in particular is going to be the Corpo token because there is no individual token for each game. Instead, there is just one token for the entire ecosystem, including all of the tools that Corpo is building. So here they do mention that they're going to be airdropping 4.368% of the entire supply to holders. It's not going to all be happening at once. You're going to get a little bit at TGE. However, it is going to be spread out through multiple seasons. And then the size of your airdrop is going to depend on a ton of factors. So the base ones are going to be how many NFTs you hold, as well as how long are you holding them. However, as we're going to see in this article, there are a ton of other ways to boost your airdrop. So if you're just a passive holder, you don't want to do any social stuff, you don't want to do any gaming stuff, fine. You can just hold the NFTs. You can hold multiple NFTs if you want, and you're going to get your piece of the pie. However, if we scroll down to here, you can see that they're going to have this achievement system in the form of badges. And some of these include things like playing the game at least once, tweeting on social media. They also have a bunch of different holders rewards. And all this is going to give you points and you're going to rank up their leaderboard. However, additionally, if you actually play games and you want to play Citizens Conflict, you're also going to be able to earn points. So you're going to be able to get points when you earn XP. You're going to get some for getting kill streaks or just getting kills, not kill streaks. You're going to get some for headshots. You're going to get some for stats. You're going to get some for playing with all of their different characters. But there's also going to be things like trading NFTs, I assume through their platform, as well as if you're doing things like buying loot boxes. Now, there is a ton more information about the airdrop in this article, so I will link it down below if you want to go through it. And it's not limited to the Citizens Conflict NFT. It's also going to be for their animate NFTs, which, as I said, are already on the secondary market. So it'll be interesting to see the price action on those as more people discover this article, which I believe just released, and people start to do the math to figure out how much of an airdrop are they going to get. So as I mentioned, this is a free NFT that is happening on February 5th. Their TGE is scheduled for Q2, and their battle royale system is coming out either in late spring or early summer. So we have a ton to look forward to for this project. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you found it informative, if you didn't, let me know in the comment section down below. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla.